here on a 4-game winning streak. And the first pitch to Eli White is taken low for a ball. Despite only winning one of those games in Boston, the Astros gained a game in the standings over the Angels thanks to leads the team with 8 steals. Tied for third in the American League in that category, and has the fastest sprint. 6 innings in each of his last 5 starts against the Rangers going back to 2020. He did have starting pitching, has not gone deep in the last 3 games against Boston, so getting Framber deep into this game would be much appreciated for Dusty Baker and Josh Miller. Here's Marcus Semien. Semien can see the numbers on the year, not what the Rangers expected initially when they signed him to a large deal in the offseason. He is still looking for that first. No home runs. Down and in, 2-1.
Well, one thing, you want to drive the ball in his home ballpark where he's going to be playing 81 games a year for the next 7 years.
Looks at 2-2 pitch foul. It was a 13-5. Little cue shot. Altuve a long way to go. Has to hustle, and he beats Semien with that throw. Altuve had to cover a lot of ground just to get to that ball. Seager steps to the plate with a 5-game hitting streak. He reached in all 9.
The giddy up for Framber Valdez. It looked like he was going to come set, then didn't. Just that little
damage this year at home. Bats with a 1-1 count. He does some damage here on the road, though, with a single in the left field. That'll score the first run of the game, and Eli White crosses the plate. The Rangers on the board. Garcia, team leader in RBIs and in runs scored. Chops a foul. Garcia has done a lot of damage in his young career here at Minute Maid Park. That one popped up. Ledmus Diaz will call off Jose Altuve, and he'll let it drop. And they get the out at first. Seager never left the bag. So it goes down as the rare 3-4. Where it's not a bunt side last night against the Angels and Shohei Ohtani. And he starts off tonight with a line drive single in the left field. Turning second and staying there is Corey Seager against Ohtani. Here's Mitch Garver just off the IL. Garver shoots one, and Ledmus Diaz makes the play for the final out of the inning.
To that day off, so nothing to be concerned about with Yuli and Michael Brantley out here tonight, guys.
Thanks, Kaylee. Glad to have you on our of a few.
Yes, it's good to be back. I'm excited to be with you guys this weekend. I'll be hosting the end of next. We need to address it right now.
Oh, no. Way too early to address any jinxes or anything. Her time with her family, so I'll have Kaylee here working the next 3 games after this one. Technically the next 2 games because tomorrow's an one against the lefties this year. And he swings through that fastball. And Framber evens up or gets to a full count here at 3-2. Now one shot in the lineup today. The lefty getting a night off against Framber Valdez as Calhoun stays alive at 3-2. Oh, ground ball that'll back up a Ledmus Diaz. He'll take it to the bag himself. And Calhoun is.
That was a similar situation where the Astros needed innings, and he went out there and gave them 7 the suspended game and had to run through that bullpen to get through what basically was a doubleheader. But Dusty pitches and get around that century mark.
Swing and a miss. Quick work of Andy Ibanez. Framber Valdez strikes out.
That a couple more times, Framber, that'd be great.
Little tapper right side. 2 big hops and an easy inning for Framber Valdez. Another sinker.
That ball is running to the arm side beautifully, staying off the barrel, and guess what? Another ground ball. 4 of those?
Yeah.
She's had an encounter with everybody except Emperor Palpatine.
So you're a Star Wars guy.
Yeah, I enjoy Star Wars. It's too much information right there.
It is Star Wars night here at Minute Maid Park. Getting to be that time of the year where the sun's out late. We see the sun still up out late. We see the sun still up beyond the left field wall. Tomorrow night will be a fireworks Friday.
Outside today. It was absolutely incredible. I loved it.
Little tapper towards third. Framber getting those ground ball outs. Bregman makes the play on Marcus Semien and Corey Seager. Seager first pitch swinging fouls.
Fans remember last time we've seen Corey Seager out there in Texas. He is hyper aggressive early in the count. So you may see some Astro pitchers.
When the Astros were last in town, he was first in first pitch swings, and now he strikes out on 3 pitches.
Don't follow racing. Breaking your maiden means winning your first race. It was only the second race that the horse had run. He came in second in his words how much it meant to him and his family. He said now the horse can continue to race in some bigger competitions, and they're really looking forward to what that means. Alex Bregman actually was losing
Recently, and the horse finished a strong second, so
Yep.
2 races in, a first and a second. Bregman family winning its maiden. Congrats to the Bregman family. Pretty cool.
It's very cool.
Dawg&Hen taking a strike, 0-2. First time up, Framber Valdez threw 20 first inning pitches, has only needed 19.
And it's kind of locked him in a little bit.
There's a curveball, and Heim tries to hold up and does.
You know the
Leadoff walk tonight that came around to score. That's a called third strike. 97 froze Dawg&Hen. As mentioned his first time up, Garver just came off the IL, has a DH, but you might not see him catch as often in the next few weeks. And with that in mind, the range. Framber, who was just locked in, is now fallen behind
so much that as a hitter you can't really anticipate where it's going, but it's tough to command it in the zone sometimes.
It's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Garver. That ball into right field. That'll be down for a hit. Tucker moves over to his right. Garver thought about it, but he holds his ground at second base. Oh, a couple of 2-out base runners. Now Framber faces Andy Ibanez. He struck out Ibanez on 3 pitches his first time up. And he gets him to wave at the breaking ball, 0-1. Ground ball off the glove of Framber. Very calmly picks it up and makes the sidearm throw to get Ibanez for the final out of the inning.
shopping with him one time, and I got a sparkly red suit, and we came decked out, and it was amazing. Take your eyes off him.
He is the best. Here's Charlie Culberson swinging and missing. Framber Valdez getting ahead of 2 hitters. Culberson down to the count 0-2. Grounded out his first time up and chops a foul towards his own dugout. Diaz. And Framber had it going on a couple of starts ago and didn't allow anyone keeping the ball on the ground and picking up strikeouts. And he picks up another strikeout here. Martin Maldonado tags.
Stay on your toes and be ready.
Eli White takes one inside and down for a ball. Unusual. He's a guy that normally is tough to square up. Came off that start against Toronto where he didn't give up a hit until the. Then 7 hits and 7 2/3 against the Nationals his last outing. And tonight. Swing and a miss. Framber on a roll. Picking up another strikeout.
But it's that slug number for me against Framber that's really impressive. Coming into this game at 284 slug. But that's just a credit to him being able to have that 2-seam arm side run that you see right there that could have been a strike.
For a while there, he was the only major league pitcher not to allow a barrel. A barrel being a combination of exit velocity and one barrel all season long.
It's incredible.
That ball hit pretty well as Marcus Semien will send one into right center field. Siri trying to cut it off, and it will be Tucker who finally makes the play. As Semien has himself a 2-out. Seager, who was singled and also struck out his last time up, tries to hold up on a pitch away and does. It's so we got a 6-game hitting streak going. Runner on the go. Maldonado pays Semien no attention. That'll be a stolen base for Marcus. That'll be his 3rd of the year.
2 outs. Framber's focusing on the hitter, not worried about that base runner as Semien took that base. Now he's 1 strike away from.
And one of the highest overall swing percentages in the league, but he's first in the AL, second. Just staying alive. Seager fouls one away. Hits a ground ball towards Altuve. Makes the play on Seager, and that'll do it for the Rangers. Any way, shape, or form. Lacked in attendance so far this year. This is a bunt by Adolis Garcia, and a good one. Alex Bregman will just have to eat that. Adolis Garcia, seeing how tough Framber Valdez is
Up.
This ball hit pretty well to center field. Siri on the move, still going near the warning track. He puts it away on the track. Garcia will tag and get to second. That is a fine play by the Astros center fielder. Siri is one of less than 10 catches coming into tonight. And that will be another 4-star catch.
35% catch probability on that ball.
Any minute. Played for Round Rock last night because they were right here in Sugar Land.
How about that?
So of all the. And lofts a pop-up. Out goes Diaz. In comes Tucker. Tough play for a lead miss, and he makes it over his shoulder and spins and fires. 2 outs. Calhoun singled his last time up. Takes a pitch for a strike. And Framber gets ahead of him. Owen. That one had a 196. Last 2 have been on the plate. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got Cole Calhoun for the final out of the inning.
Some strikeouts. Curveball's always going to be there for him. But the velocity and movement have been very.
Got down in the count 0-1 and bounced one back to Framber. His last time up. This one he makes the adjustment and lines a single into center field. That is hit number 6 for Culberson around to bunt. Gets one down in front of Maldonado, who looks at second, thought about it, and makes the play to first. I'm not sure Maldi second. Now Eli White, the hitter. Try to hold up, and he goes around 0-1. Fouls one at the plate, and Framber gets ahead 0-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Framber Valdez. He gets Eli White on 3 pitches. Semien takes a fastball low, 1-0.
Marcus Semien. But when you've got 96 that runs like that on the
The changeup for double his last time up. Now it's 1-2.
Another good.
Try to spin the curveball underneath his hands, and Semien takes it for a ball, 2-2. Dropped another curve in there, and Semien. Little pop-up, Altuve out. He makes the call and the catch. Framber Valdez, 7 innings.